Hey y'all, it's Jimmy James. And well, Max, when I start to talk, he comes a running. Because he thinks I'm talking to him, don't you? But hey y'all, it's Jimmy James. And Max. Well, go where y'all always are. Well, he's gonna get down now. He doesn't want to be up here. But I just wanted to come on here and shoot, lordy, my hair is looking gray in this sunlight. Open up a little more light. Ooh, look, it makes it even grayer. But I'm sitting here in my living room. But I just wanted to touch base and let everybody know where things were at in my life. I got an email from someone. I got an email from Dan the Mountain Man this weekend. I haven't responded because I've been so busy because it was Father's Day yesterday, and and then I had orders to fill for masks. But been living through the whole world of pandemic. But yeah, been about 5 months, I guess, since I've been on YouTube. And I wanted to touch base. And there he is. He's grown a little bit, probably since the last time y'all seen him. But yeah, work was going great. Things were going great. Everything was going great. And then COVID-19 hit. And they shut our store down I think it was about the 15th of March. They finally decided that they were going to close because it was so bad. Because we were like, I mean, where my store was, I was like a minute away from the Virginia state line, and Virginia had done shut down everything. We had already closed our Virginia stores a week before. And so finally the Tennessee governor declared we needed to close Tennessee stores. So they shut us down. Working through that first initial, we don't know, those first 2 weeks of working and working with the types of people that were coming in. I mean, we were trying to be careful and wear gloves and do what we were supposed to, and people complaining because we were spraying chemicals. People were complaining because we had hand sanitizer. People would get mad because we would get through ringing them up, take our gloves off, hand sanitizer, put new gloves on. Well, I don't have it. I'm not sick. Yeah. And people were just, and they still are. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy. And so they finally shut us down. We were shut down. We closed, officially laid off April 1st. Your ear's tickling me. Laid us off April 1st. I was laid off for 2 months. I started making masks. He hates these masks. This right, yep. I started making masks. This was the first one I ever made. This one's mine. This is the first one I made for myself. I have probably about 6 different masks that I wear. But I've got this pattern now, which I think these look like underwear. To me, this looks like you're putting underwear on your face. But I hate making these, so no, don't ask. If I make you one of those, they're about 15 bucks a piece because I hate making them. But I made up my own pattern. I'm trying to pull one out of this bag. Not that one, it's ugly. It's just ugly fabric. Well, crap. But I've been sewing them. Making masks for people. Whoop. That's my little mask that I made. I came up with my own little pattern. This one's two different fabrics, but that one's got rainbow tie-dyed puppy paws. But all mine have a wire in them. It's a rubberized wire that I found. They have a little pocket in the back where you can put, I've been cutting up puppy filters or puppy pads and putting them in as a filter, but I don't even put a filter in them anymore because these are so, they got, by the time you breathe through where the pocket is, you're breathing through 3 layers. But I've got them with elastic on them, and I've been making some that have the ties. Nana Joyce wanted one with the ties, so I've been making the one with the ties. This is an autism one that's got the ties on them. I don't like making the ties either. I don't like making, oh, they're all falling down. They just take longer. But I have made probably close to 500 masks now, just by myself, piddling here around my house. I have sold to a lot of restaurants. But I've got all kinds of different colors. Rainbow. But that's what I've been doing, making the masks. And now I'm making covers for, it's just I don't have one because I gave it to Mama yesterday. And I sold one yesterday. But I've been making covers for shopping carts. It's just a cover that goes over the handle of the shopping cart so that you can put it on when you get done, take it off, and then you don't have to cut stuff. Even though they're sanitizing them, you still have your own security that you're putting your own cover on it. But that's what I've been doing for 2 months. But then at the end of those 2 months, I got sick. I got like a flu, like really bad flu. And it was like, I had a dry cough. Horrible, I mean, it was like a horrible stomach flu kind of thing going on. Didn't really eat nothing substantial for like a week. Then I got called back to work and went back one day. I went back on Thursday. Then I was off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday trying to recover. And then I went back Monday for half a day for a training. Up or down, get up or down, go on. Lay down or go down, get down. But I got sick that afternoon and had to leave after I ate lunch. Just sick. So I came home, and the next morning I was so sick that I was like, I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying. I just knew that I was dying. So I went to the doctor, and of course the first thing they did was, I called the COVID line, and I was like, I took the thing, took the test online to see, and it said you need to go to the doctor because I had more than 3 symptoms. So I went to the doctor, and of course the first thing they wanted to do was do a COVID test, and they did. Now, I didn't have to take that when they stick it up your nose. They did an oral swab in the back of your throat, which is worse than a throat culture because they go farther. Bad. I mean, here I am in there because I'm puking my guts out. Sorry, I know that's a little graphic. And then somebody sticking something down your throat. Now, I have to say I'm glad it was that and not having to take a blood test because I don't do needles at all. I hate needles. But then I was in quarantine for 9 days. It took 9 days to get my results back. Where they say, oh, it's 3 to 4 days or 2 to 3 days. 9. almost, over a week waiting. And you calling, well, we don't have them back yet. And still trying to figure out what's going on in your body because you're still sick. So my results came back negative. I was not COVID-19, which I think I've already had it. I think I had it back in January. I don't know if y'all remember me getting sick in January, but I got sick back in, no, I think it was December, January, somewhere in there. I got like that cold flu that everybody got that took you 3 weeks to get over, and they kept saying it's just a super flu and we can't figure out what it is, and they gave me antibiotics, and they gave me cough syrup, and they gave me steroids and everything, and I went to the doctor like twice to get over it. I think I had it then. So I still wear my mask everywhere I go. It irritates me that people are out without a mask on, because I don't wear my mask to protect myself because I feel like I've already had it and I don't worry about it. I wear my mask because I just don't know because I feel like I've already had it, that I might still be able to give it to other people. Nobody knows if you've had it, if it's like you're a carrier. Some people are strep carriers and always have the strep, and they give strep to other people. And they're not sick, but they're a strep carrier. And it makes me wonder if COVID could be like that. If you've done had it, could you still be a carrier and give it to other people if you cough or sneeze or something? So I wear my mask to protect everybody else. I went to the grocery store this weekend, or this past week, and had to say ugly things that Jesus probably wouldn't have liked that I said to her. But she told me that me wearing my mask, because I was like fanning myself because I was wearing a mask and it was hot in the store, so I was fanning myself. She said, if you take your mask off and quit listening to your president and falling into all these traps, then you wouldn't be hot. Well, I turned around and I told her in so many words, look, you white trash witch, I'm wearing this to protect you and them 3 unprotected children of yours. I've been in quarantine for almost a week and a half, and I'm wearing this to protect y'all. And she proceeded to say other things to me, and then I said other things to her, and then I took and got my drinks, and I left. And this little old lady standing there, it looked like she was about 90 years old. She looked at me, she said, you get her. I said, I'm wearing my mask to protect other people. She said, well, I'm wearing mine because I'm old, and I don't want to get it. And I said, well, and I said it loud enough, and I turned around to that other woman, and I said, I hope you and your 3 white trash brats all get this. And turned around and walked out, because I'm like, how dare you tell me that I'm the problem when I'm protecting you? I have worked my butt off sewing masks. Right there's my sewing machine. I literally sit in front of the TV and sew and make masks. That's all I do. And covers for shopping carts. And take my little nighttime medicine at night to get over this crud that I've had. I'm finally feeling some better. I'm still having a little bit of stomach issue, but the cough and all that's kind of gone, except the allergy stuff. You can look at my eyes and tell my allergies are all crazy. And now they're saying we got a dust storm coming. That's all I need on top of all this is a dust storm bringing me a bunch of dust to put in my eyes. But other than sewing and doing a lot of TikToks, if you're on the TikTok, look me up, Jimmy James Journey. I think it's Jimmy James Journey. It's Jimmy James something on TikTok. Send me a message and I'll send you the link. Poshmark. I'm Jimmy James Journey on Poshmark. I'm selling on Poshmark. And Etsy. I got an Etsy store where I'm getting ready to list a bunch of masks today. So I just wanted to touch base and say that I'm still around. Me and Monkey Butt here, we're still around. You can see he's grown a lot since the last time we were on. Got a lot furrier, but he's took care of me for 2 months. The whole time I was sick, I told my mom, I said the whole time I was sick, every time I would get sick and go to the bathroom, there was one night that I was literally sitting in the bathroom floor, thought I was going to die, and he's sitting in there just licking me on the arm like, please get better, please get better, please get better. And then when I go back to bed, he sleeps as close to me as he can possibly get. And takes up the entire bed. We have a queen size bed, and I sleep in about this much of it, and he sleeps in the rest. Right? He's ready to get out and go to Mama's. He wants to go to Mama's house. He loves his papa. So, but we're going to go for now because I got some things I've got to do. I just wanted to touch base and would you figure out where you're going to be? I'm trying to video here. But until next time, I don't know when the next one will be. I'm going to try to do some more since I have all this time on my hands now. Do some more videos. Because there's nothing else on Netflix and there's nothing else on Hulu unless you know something wonderful to watch. Let me know. I've done watched them all. I've watched everything there is on all of them. But until next time, this is Jimmy James, and be the reason someone smiles today. And check on your friends, because if your friends are still in quarantine, check on them, because not just physically, but mentally, because quarantine will kill you. I know. I know. So, be the reason someone smiles. And love your friends. Love your four-legged friends. And until next time, bye. Keep on trucking.